half-ass impression of the song. Alright, folks. Let's get this show on the road. Back for another episode of Final Fantasy 13. That was Kefka's boss music in the Game Boy Advance version of FF6, for those curious. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Pick it up right where we left off last time. I like that YouTube can actually save your exact spot, too. This is right where we were. So, this is PS3 Long Play number 12, Final Fantasy 13, part 4 of 12 by World of Long Plays, and played by Connor. And where we last left off, for a quick recap, Lightning and Hope got ambushed, coming out of the... I thought it was like a sewer tunnel, but it was actually like a food processing plant run by Carbuncle, the Foul Sea. They got ambushed immediately. Somehow the military knew where they were, but they, Deus Ex Machina, they got fucking saved at the last minute from a public execution by the entire military. By Snow and, well, we now know her as Fang, who are both working for Cid Raines. They're also part of the military, but they've apparently gone rogue and are rebelling against the Sanctum. They want to overthrow it. They're attempting some kind of coup, so they're helping the l'Cie, which is why Snow is helping them willingly. They're trying to, they came here to save Hope and Lightning, but before Snow could explain to Lightning, she ran off because she's trying to just get the soldiers away from Hope to save his life, even if it means sacrificing herself, because like she's kind of trying to do that on purpose, because she just feels, like everyone else, just lost and hopeless right now. Not as much as before, but she still feels like she owes that to Hope after she kind of encouraged his anger and lust for revenge against Snow. She kind of just wants to try to make amends by saving him and hopefully giving him another chance, discouraging him to let go of revenge, and hopefully getting him another chance to rethink things, I suppose. So yeah, she ran off, and now Snow's gonna chase after her, after Lightning. But before we start, I gotta say I have a little bit of a theory here. Now the plot twist was revealed, at least one. There might be more. We're still in the first. We're not even halfway through the game, but they revealed that Cid Raines, and Fang, they're actually trying to help the l'Cie, even though they're technically part of Cocoon's military also. Like I said, they went rogue or whatever. But one thing that Snow was yelling out to Lightning to try to get her to sort of listen, even though it didn't work, she still ran off. One thing he said was she'll change back, and he was talking about Sarah. That eventually, well, he didn't say how or why it'll happen. He just said Sarah will eventually change back. But they don't have to worry about turning into a crystal after they fulfill their focus, I guess. As we'll see, that she'll change back. That makes me think, again, there's obviously something we didn't see between Snow, Cid, and Fang, on purpose. But just based on him saying that, I'm starting to guess, I'm going to take a guess that Fang is someone who turned into a crystal already and then came back. Because her l'Cie mark is it's almost like the same tone. It's like a crystal white, the same tone as the crystallized version of Sarah, Lightning's little sister. So I was like, did she change back? And her, her brand on her shoulder, her arm right here, on the deltoid, it's just fully white. It doesn't look dark like theirs right now. So I was like, maybe she already turned into a crystal and changed back, and that's the proof. The fact that her, her brand on her arm is actually fully white. Maybe she turned into a crystal and came back. That's my theory, but I could be totally wrong about that, so let's find out. Do audio check before I go full screen. Yep, it's working. Alright, so like I said, now we got Snow and Hope teaming up to go chase down Lightning and save her ass before the military kills her. And she ran off on her own.
Wrapped up and ready.
Now the way he talks is starting to sound familiar to me too. Jake from Resident Evil 6?
You see that?
I could actually be right about that. That sounds way too much like him now that I just... I know for the last few streams I've been trying to figure out who Saz's voice actor is. But right now I swear I just heard Jake from Resident Evil 6 and Snow right now. I gotta look these up. Alright, let's speed this up. Yeah, I usually speed up random encounters, so.
How about this?
Quote unquote random now, because they're all, you know, shit, sneeze warning. Something about when I start talking in front of this camera, into this microphone, makes my nose want to fucking sneeze for some reason. Well, it could also just be what I just ate as a snack before I started the stream, so to be fair.
Why'd I have to get stuck with him?
Are we just hearing his thoughts? I feel like if Snow heard that, he would have been like, "What? The fuck you mean?"
How about this? Later.
Core pass
You
effects.
see that?
Cyclone scavenger. Yeah, I guess both the cops and the military are working together now. Which makes sense when all of Cocoon is in an uproar and going crazy about this whole Lassie thing. Throw some water on him. That'll do it.
This one. Oh, hold on, Lee. How about this? Time to switch it up. Later.
Yeah, kick his ass! I wanna see some blood! Trying to imitate a crowd at a UFC match or something.
How about this?
I don't know. It could be Jake. I don't think so, though. I think it's just someone else who sounded like him in that moment, just because they have similar personality types. To a certain extent, they have some similarities. Snow and Jake from Resident Evil 6. But it could be a different... You know what? Fuck this. I'm looking it up. We're just watching random encounters right now anyway. Now's a perfect time to do this shit. Who is this? Troy Baker. That sounds very familiar. But I don't think it's Jake, but I think Troy Baker is actually a pretty well-known voice actor. Time to look up Troy Baker. Or actually, let me... Fuck that. Let me just look up, Jake. It is! It is him! It's the same guy! I think, because it shows Troy Edward Baker. I don't know if that's the same guy, but I think it is. Troy Baker. So it is Jake! Jake! I thought I recognized him, dude! This is 2009. So he did Snow first, and then he did Jake in Resident Evil 6 after this. And I'm guessing in the sequels he reprises his role as Snow. You know, in FF13, 2, and 3. Alright, might as well just finish up and
Nothing to worry about.
look up, Saz, because that keeps following me, not knowing.
Later.
Reno Wilson. Yeah, he was in the Cosby Show, but... but I know him from a different video game. He's definitely been in some other ones.
It's just a part of Operation.
What did Hope say? Because I know I just missed that because I was still looking at this. It was after this fight.
It's just a part of Operation.
Kid's in denial. He's It's like, this is just a part of what I was still trying to do. I'm still gonna kill this guy. Those aren't accurate release dates, but
Later. Cut off this. You see that?
Frenzy from Transformers 2007. Mudflat, another Transformer.
Just too easy.
Maybe I'm just confusing his voice with someone else. Because I swear I've heard his voice somewhere else before, but I don't even know where. That's the thing, so I can't even narrow it down. Like, I can't do a more specific Google search for where I swear I've heard his voice before, but I know I've heard him. Just waiting for the right moment.
There's nothing we
To
can
stab Snow in the back. Way to go, Hope. You keep biding your time, buddy.
do. It's me, what? Let's do this, Hope.
Holy shit, he got knocked the fuck out. The fucking fist slam. What are the odds? He got typecast, this guy.
How about this?
Because he ended up voicing Snow, who fights with his fists, and then he ends up, like, literally just a few years later, he voices Jake, who also fights with his fists in Resident Evil 6. Talk about getting typecast. Even in video games, you don't think that would happen? And it probably was just a coincidence, but still. And of course, you don't have to fight with your fists in Resident Evil 6. Like, even if you play as Jake, you don't have to do that. Until that last boss fight or whatever. But, you know, he has martial arts under his belt. Mixed martial arts. This is kind of funny that he played two different characters with very similar characteristics, not just in personality, but also in the way they fight. Same voice actor for both. Maybe this is why Capcom got him. They saw this and they were like, you know what, this guy did a pretty good job with this guy, and we're gonna make a character that's kind of similar to this one, so fuck it, let's hire this actor. At least the casting director for Resident Evil 6 probably made that decision like that. I don't know.
You've changed, haven't you?
No shit.
Seems like you've toughened up.
I'm a lessee. I had to.
They're
Okay.
the only ones that ought to be fighting the army.
Hope worries too much about labels here, doesn't he? Well, not just here, but in general. He still dwells too much on the labels. Like, okay, you're a lessee, but you're still the same person, dude. It's like, that's not why you changed. But I suppose you did have to toughen up to survive when you're being hunted. The only ones that ought to be fighting the army are us dumb grown-ups.
Army, or us dumb grown-ups.
Hmm.
You think it's stupid to fight?
It is if you get killed.
Now I just picture Jake.
Anyway, just lay low. Let the dummies duke it out. The army's no match for Nora, right?
How could he not notice that angry face looking back at him?
He was smiling.
Oh my god, dude! This is like... Fuck, here we go, here we go. Cocked again?
It's me. What's up?
You damn well know what's up.
Jesus.
Why haven't you called in?
Sorry, slipped my mind.
Right. What's your status?
Not
Great,
against that.
great.
Well, she found
Hope's
lightning.
great too. Are you all right?
I'm great, you're great, everybody's great. Reunion time. Figure out a rendezvous point. Don't sweat it. That line's hyper encrypted.
Skinny phones.
Hey, sis. Is that you?
Sis.
I'm not your sister.
I knew she was gonna make a big deal about that.
This city's under our jurisdiction.
We're the ones defending it. We should have a say in what's done to protect it.
Attention all units. Ignore all fire zone restrictions. Fire at will.
What?
Whatever it takes to kill the Lassie. Over.
Whatever it takes! You want to start a war in the streets? Civilians are still evacuating. The collateral we're talking about is unacceptable. You don't know what it's like out there.
You don't understand why we're here. Who do you think it is? Terrified of Pulse and begging us to kill the Lassie. It's not the Sanctum. It's not us. It's the people.
So they should suffer the consequences of that, is what he's saying. That's his logic. Well, that'll make them rethink their stance, probably.
We'll
if they
meet
get
at
caught in the
Hope's
crossfire.
place. Felix Heights, 35A.
Right.
She knows his address?
See you there. Tell Fang hey.
Take care of Hope.
All over it. I'll
Who's
tell you
this?
more about Sarah when we meet up. I found out she can turn back. There's still hope.
Snow, listen to me.
Don't bullshit
It's
me.
about Hope. His mother was...
It's me.
Oh, shit.
Hope?
Damn it!
Hope! Answer me! Hope!
Yelling doesn't fix it. It's called interference.
But we all do that, don't we? In the phone stuff. Hey, can you still hear me? Nice plot mechanism there. But rewinding a little bit, I can, put two and together and realize she probably knows Hope's address because Hope might have just told her off screen. Like, we just didn't witness it. We don't get to see every conversation that they have. We didn't even see how Fang found lightning, so...
You can chit-chat when we get there. I've got point. You fall in behind. And see if you can't cool off that head of yours.
Okay, we get to play as her now, then. Now I know where I recognize that spear from. That's the spear that they allow you to use in FF14 as part of the FF13 crossover event on the, well, that they had a long time ago, but that they now have on the, I don't know why people call it the Mog Station. It's the FF14 online store, where you can buy, like, exclusive premium items or whatever with real money for your FF14 character. Now I know where the spear's from. It's Fang's spear. It's called interference. So that's how he rationalizes it. Cocoon's towns will erupt in riots and the loss of life will be staggering. Yeah, when you have a society that lives in constant fear to that magnitude. At that magnitude. Hope's house is a rendezvous point. Damn, his dad is gonna get a rude awakening. Excuse me. I like how Hope was like, Lightning, it's me. I decided to... And then it's like, oh, is he giving up then? Is he not gonna stab Snow in the back anymore? Or was he gonna say something else? They're making us wait to find out. That's not what he said. See? I love how they try to mislead you with these. During a radio conversation with Lightning, he states his intention to carry out Operation Nora and take his revenge. No, he didn't. He said, I've decided, and then it got cut off. It's like, they try to mislead you to try to, like, get you to fall for the plot twist later. Like the thing with Snow. He's betraying Sarah's wish. We don't know that. We don't know what conversation we had with Sid. But I've said that a million times already last stream. Yeah, she tries to reason with him, but her desperate plea doesn't reach him. Okay, let's do this. There was a little bit of dust here. I didn't just do that for no reason. There was a little bit of dust on my keyboard. I gotta clean this. Hey, we're now on part 5 of 12. We're almost at the halfway point. 2 more videos to go. They're all split into roughly even 3-hour segments, so. Unlike my videos. I try to make them 2-hour segments, but sometimes they go way over.
Let's make it quick.
And then the next one goes way less because of that. Sometimes you just forget to look at the time and shit happens. And... Jesus Christ, that was close. Fucking bad. But you know, it's a big deal because of the fact that if your party leader dies, it's over. Otherwise, I would have been like, whatever. Oh shit, right! I remember this issue back when when we used to watch, when we were watching FF1-6. If it changes video and I have the slider open, my keyboard left and right arrow keys won't be bound to the slider anymore. Instead they're bound to the play bar, so I rewound, I guess, by accident. There we go.
Who are you?
Different.
Where do I start? I've got a few screws loose, but I'm a l'Cie, same as you.
Hmm?
Difference being, I wasn't born on Cocoon.
What?
I'm from Grand Pulse.
Dropping a
The
bomb here.
world below you all hate so much. My partner and I turned to crystal there and gone to sleep. But when we came around, here we were. The reason Cocoon's in such an uproar is the same reason you're here now. Vanille and I woke up.
On their crystal stasis. Well, okay. That proves the theory I had. That might not be why her mark looks like that, though. That's just what made me think that.
Evacuation protocol. You will be moved to a secure location.
Well, she also just revealed, you know, Vanille is actually from Pulse. Which was, again, that one was pretty obvious, though. Her conversations with
Sanctum
Saz.
follows fal'Cie orders. It's not just after l'Cie. They'll target civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
More innocents get killed.
You can't take the blame for that.
Someone has to.
We can still save them. We let loose and bring the army to us.
Draw their fire.
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen. It's a tough call, that's for sure. Only one choice, I guess. Try to save everyone.
That usually doesn't work out, though. We've seen that plenty of times.
Hope, are you with me on this? You just need to look out for yourself.
Do it now, Hope. Stab him! Right between the ribs! Shank his ass! Kung Fu his ass or something, Lee!
Goes nothing.
Be like, after 7 out of how many, I wonder? A Pulse l'Cie. Anil. That's why they were at the power plant. Close to Dodge. In Saz's flashback, basically. Here goes nothing. He's about to stab him. He's like, wait, calm down. Now's not the time. Player got tired of that shit. It's like, whatever. Honor.
You see that? Nothing to worry about. Just too easy.
Fuck. Incentive chips.
Got enough problems that you causing more.
They're not really saying much, which is a little immersion breaking. You think they'd be yelling stuff out at Hope and Snow?
Wrapped up and ready.
Or freaking out at least at the violence. These two fighting at the fighting the soldiers.
How about this? Later.
It's a little strange and immersion breaking.
Just too easy.
The people aren't even freaking out. Okay, that's a little bit more like it.
I'm sorry. I promise I won't bother anymore. You see that? How about this? How about this? Nice one. That's what I'm talking about.
What the hell is that thing? Giant truck?
Not good.
Is there a problem? Now why don't you just calm down?
Damn!
What's going on?
Yeah, this is what the reaction I expected at first.
I am a Pulse L'Cie! I'm here to kill you all!
Nice.
What are you doing?
Clearing the area.
Obviously.
They'll open fire on a crowd. Doesn't matter who dies. Just wipe them all out.
Yeah.
So many of them. Are they really that afraid of us?
I'm wondering if that was the best way to clear the crowd, though. I'm a Pulse L'Cie and I'm here to kill you all! Cementing their fear of Pulse like that. Well, I suppose you can worry about the fallout and political ramifications of what he said later. At least he kept those people alive. Poor Hope, man. He's getting destroyed. Healers always take aggro, don't they?
How about this?
If there's no tank around. Poor Hope. Feel bad for him. He's getting his ass kicked.
Thanks, partner. It's all about teamwork. How about this? Let's see what you got.
No more for now. Some really big fancy jetpacks that these guys got.
How about this? How about this?
Well, pushing it there a little bit, aren't you? Taking risks. Oh shit. Of course.
You okay?
Leave her alone!
See, scum! Save the girl!
See what I mean?
Don't you touch her!
Protect Cocoon!
You didn't choose your words that well, Snow.
It's okay! You're okay now!
This is our town. Get out of here.
Consequences.
You better run with sea scum. No mercy. We can take him. Why'd you have to ruin it? Kill the Lassie. Careful now. I'm not afraid
That'll do it.
Help us.
magic. We don't stand a chance. We can't fight that.
Nice close up of his clothing.
I'm sorry.
Get to see all the detail that they put into it.
Time to go.
Stop them! Empty those clearance! Fire!
That's one way to use a jetpack, I guess. Didn't have time to put it on.
Gotta stay ahead of him. We walk from here.
On the rooftops. I like it. Rivera Towers. Mob injustice. Yeah. Collateral damage. Reminds me of that one song. Yeah. His mother Nora is no longer around to shield him from the dangers of a snow saw to that. It's a hell of a nice view. The ocean and the sunset. Well, that was quick. Obviously just a minor scene, but... Or not.
Felix Heights is that way, right?
Shit, here we go. Perfect place for this to happen, too.
Still pretty far.
Guessing an Eidolon's about to show up.
A great place for family living. So they say. Looks like it actually might be, huh?
Yeah, well, the Sea don't have family.
Hey, listen to me, kid. I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family. But someday, I'm gonna have my own. Once I save Sarah and protect Cocoon.
How exactly?
It's a good question. I want to do what's right, but everyone hates Lassie. Kind of hard to help someone that's trying to kill you. It'll be tough,
Never mind.
but
Not yet, then.
everything will work out in the end. As long as we stay together and hold on to hope.
We don't have any.
They're gonna get spotted easily. The hell?
But the Sea's only hope is a quick death.
What was the point of shooting that down?
Hold on to hope. You're right.
Hey, wait up!
Fucking ran off. That line right there reminds me of Jake the most.
Later!
Exploration. It paid off.
How about this? It's all about teamwork. Well, come on. How about this?
It's really funny how his jacket flaps open like that. It's his running style.
How about this? You see that? How about this?
Screaming on the rooftops. Something. Pour your heart out. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics of that song. Some song by Lost Prophets from many years ago.
Give this to me.
Let's see what you got then.
Tell me something about that.
I don't know. I was trying to think of a nickname for him, but I got nothing. Martial artist boy? I don't know. I don't know when to switch over. Just Sentinel.
How about this? Just too easy.
I like how a lot of the enemies in this game are super tanky, just to encourage you to use the stagger mechanic to beat them. The bigger enemies are like that anyway. Most of the smaller enemies, it's whatever.
Gotta have a big fight.
But the bigger enemies, it's obviously they designed it so that you have to use the stagger mechanic to actually make it practical.
How about this? Oh, follow me. How about this? How about this? How about this? It's me you want. Lights out. Buddy. I can take it.
All those blocks.
How about this?
Well, he said he could take it. He proved that he could.
How about this? Thanks, Hope.
You gotta be quick. You gotta switch paradigms really fast. And then, you know, go into steel guard stance so that it could absorb all the gunfire.
How about this?
I'm telling you, the music and the aesthetic of this game really reminds me of Phantasy Star at times. Like right now. The sci-fi futuristic setting, along with the music. That the musical choice, the style.
I wanted to ask you something.
Here we go.
What's that?
You say you want a family.
This is where it happens.
What if they were taken from you?
Well then, I'd take them back.
And
not
what
what
if
he
you
meant.
couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well then, there'd be trouble. Hey, are you okay?
Barely figuring it out.
Did you get hit in the head or something? I guess we'll have to talk about this later.
Don't just stand there.
Hope, wait! Time to switch, kiddo.
That was a seamless transition into a fight, actually. First time I see them actually pull it off pretty well.
Thanks, Hope.
It's the banger boss music.
Hope, follow my lead. Hope, follow my lead.
Jesus. They both got fucking wrecked. And again. happened there? Oh, okay. I did see that correctly. I also heard it. You guys probably heard it too, right? I think there's an edit in the video here. Yeah, Hope's HP is dramatically different, but also the stagger gauge is very different. It's a lot higher. Right here. Yeah. But you mostly hear it in the music, that's the first cool. Why they had to edit? Well, who knows? Maybe they died. They had to retry the boss fight. Maybe some other reason. What was the boss's health before the edit, though? That might have been the most obvious indicator. Yeah, it's significantly lower. Maybe the fight was just too grindy, so he skipped some of it. I don't know. Whatever it is, they had their reasons for that.
Oh, yeah! Break. Why don't we do it over there?
Wow, there's a bunch of edits here. Something went horribly wrong with this video.
Here. Oh, yeah!
Did you guys see all this? Oof, we're gonna miss a chunk of story because of this. So we missed him finishing off the fight, unless that's just how it ends.
Break.
But then that was definitely another accidental edit, or maybe the game's fucking glitching out or something, I don't know. I don't think we missed much though.
Here.
I'm not thirsty.
Okay. Well, don't want to waste it.
Because you paid for it already? Drink it.
Mommy? Mommy?
I can't. Snow? What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead. Or maybe not so long. Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're l'Cie, you gotta keep fighting. Yeah.
And what if that gets people around you involved?
What?
Damn, it's so out of sync now.
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life?
This is bad. During
What
a
if someone
very
dies?
dramatic scene, too.
What then, Snow? How do you pay for what you've done?
I can't! Right? There is nothing that can make something like that right again. When someone's dead, when someone's gone, words are useless.
So that's it? People die and you just run away?
I know! It's all my fault.
Hopefully this eventually fixes itself before too
Don't know
long.
how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say? All I can do is go forward. Keep fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate!
Shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Nora Estine. She was my mother. And she died because of you!
You're the one she meant. Oh!
When we came out of crystal stasis, we didn't remember our focus or what we'd done. All we could do was wander Cocoon, looking for what we'd lost.
Let's give up. Forget our focus. We don't need it.
We don't need it? Look, if we don't figure it out and pull it off, you're gonna be a Seath.
It's just making a kid that young, Alisy. It's not right.
Yeah, it's unfair. But guess what? We grin and bear it like good Lassie, or the Falsey starts making more. Like that girl the other day. It doesn't matter what our focus is. We do it, whether we like it or not.
But
Say we call it quits. You think these people will let us go? They'll lynch us in the street.
What did she just say? Sorry, she said something that caught my attention. I gotta go back. But it's also because my attention's half here because of what just happened between Snow and Hope. I didn't expect it to go down like that. I mean, at least Hope finally got what he wanted to say off his chest, but I choked up a little and was also in a little bit of shock at that scene and wasn't paying attention here. Or half paying attention. What did she say here?
focus. We don't need.
Let me start the scene over.
When we came out of Crystal Stasis, we didn't remember our focus or what we'd done. All we could do was wander Cocoon, looking for what we'd lost.
Let's give up. Forget our focus. We don't need it.
We don't need it? Look, if we don't figure it out and pull it off, you're gonna be a Seath.
It's just making a kid that young, Alisy. It's not right.
Yeah, it's unfair. But guess what? We grin and bear it like good Lassie, or the Falsey starts making more. Like that girl the other day. It doesn't matter what our focus is. We do.
That girl the other day. They know about Sarah. They know about Sarah too. They know about Sarah and Dodge.
Do it, whether we like
That's
it
what caught
or
my
not.
attention when I was still in kind of a trance about what just
So
happened
we
between
call it
Snow and Hope.
quits. You think these people will let us go? They'll lynch us in the street. Listen, Vanille. We do what we gotta do and get ourselves off this filthy world as fast as we can.
Fine.
You get out of here first. I'll buy you some time.
Aw.
Now, don't you worry. I'll come and find you, no matter where you go.
How does she know that busting it like that doesn't...
Wait! Fang! Fang! Please! Don't leave me!
You're not gonna end up a Seath. You boys coming or not? Your fight's right here!
She really cares for
By
her.
the time I took care of them all, Vanille was long gone. After that, Rains and his cavalry found me. I never stopped searching for Vanille, but I couldn't find her. Her or our focus.
So they still have a focus even after they already technically fulfilled it once before and turned into a crystal.
So, you're telling me Sarah will come back to life someday too?
Yep. We didn't do our job right. That's why it made her a Lassie. We messed up. Sorry.
She was also at the wrong place at the wrong time, though. Bitch slap! She's like, sorry, I ain't gonna cut it, bitch. It's my sister.
That it?
You sure better hope so. Whether we're square, that's up to Sarah.
You sound exactly like Snow. And he didn't hit me.
Wait.
Yeah,
he
she's more
already
violent.
knows this? Wow.
It's kind of why I like her.
That's a load off. Glad I apologized.
You apologized so you'd feel better?
Guess so. How about you? Feel any better now that you hit me?
It didn't change anything.
Again with the brass. It's gotta hurt.
Huh.
Bitch slap.
Tell that to my jaw.
Those fucking gloves.
Felix Heights is up there. Still a ways before we get to Hope's place.
Better pick it up.
We'll head through that gate.
Right.
I can't get over what I said. Right after she slaps her, I'm like, yeah, she's a little bit more violent than Snow. And then I was like,
I don't know about this.
and that's kind of why I like her. It's like, I just realized how hilarious that sounds. It's like, it makes it sound like I have a fetish for getting slapped around or something. I don't know, man. It's just something about a chick that can just like slap me around a little bit. Like, ugh, it's fucking hot. No, I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. That's not what I'm into. But I realized it sounded like that. That's why I've been giggling. I'm just like, oh my god, it just sounded like I like to get hit in the bedroom or some shit. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I do obviously have a thing for Lightning and her type or whatever, but no, the slapping around thing, that's not, I'm not into violence. The pain is pleasure thing is not me. Jesus Christ. This is definitely gonna be a stream highlight. Me sounding like I admitted that I like pain as I equate pain to pleasure. It's not my thing. That's a little too crazy. Oh my god. One day I'm gonna look back at my fucking videos, and I'm just gonna cringe hard. I'm just like, I can't believe I fucking said that. Jesus Christ. Fucking cord. Get over there. They've collected quite a bit of accessories at this point. Over the edge. Hope finally unleashes the anger he has been feeding for so long. Channeling his hate into deadly power, he blasts Snow with fiery magic. But just as he prepares to deal the killing blow, he is hurled from the roof of the building they are standing on by a nearby explosion. Snow doesn't hesitate for a second. He hasn't forgotten the dying wish of a mother who fell during the violence of the Purge. Catching the boy he now knows is her son, Snow shields Hope with his own body as they crash to the ground below. Yeah, that was pretty heartbreaking to watch. It got me and it feels pretty hard, but since the scene ended so quickly and switched over to, you know, Fang and Vanille, I was a little lost there, and I had to rewind. We saw that just now. Elsewhere, Lightning listens as Fang makes a confession. When Fang and Vanille awoke from crystal stasis, they had no memory of their past. Thinking it might give them a hint about their focus, they decided to attack the Sanctum Fal'Cie in Iriday Gorge. Unfortunately, Fang left the scene none the wiser and is still desperately trying to figure out their task in order to prevent Vanille from becoming a thief and to stop the creation of any more l'Cie. She believes Sarah was chosen by the Fal'Cie to carry out the focus they no longer remember. Assuming it's the same Fal'Cie that branded them. The one from Anima. Lightning takes the news with mixed emotions. Fang deserves to pay for what happened to Sarah, but at the same time, she gives Lightning hope. Her sister may not be a crystal forever. That's why she only slapped her once. Backhanded, too. Front hand, backhand. Backhand. Surprised I only barely remembered that skit. Or sketch, whatever you want to call it. From Key and Peele. Didn't come to mind at that moment. You want to play front hand, backhand? Looks like a fight. Alright, we're about... I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. So we're about halfway through the stream at this point, roughly. And I gotta use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find a chick to slap me around a little bit, because that's apparently my fetish. The Freudian slip that came out there, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'll be right back, though. Whew. Alright, folks. Let's get back to it. I have returned. I'm getting slapped around. Just... Oh, yeah, keep going. No. I'm just kidding. I just went to the restroom. That's it. Jesus Christ. I'm never gonna live that down. Whoever sees this eventually is gonna tease me about it till the day I die. He admitted it! He's into pain as pleasure. He wants lightning to slap him around. Oh, I gotta check something real quick. Okay, good. I was gonna check the stream health. Some of the music during sequences like this, of course they will. So, some of the music during like action sequences like this, or you know when shit's going down like this, really reminds me of the FF10 soundtrack a lot, like FF10 original. I wonder if some of the same composers from that game were in this one. Whew. I think Nobuo Uematsu came back and did some songs for this too. But I think it was even less than FF10. FF9? Was, well, FF8 technically was the last one where Nobuo Uematsu did the whole soundtrack by himself. 9, there's only one song that isn't his, which is, I think, one of the main themes too. 10 was actually finally where they got like 2 or 3 composers, including him. So this one's probably the same. 2 or 3 different composers, including him. But I think he was taking even more of a backseat in this one than in 10. And I don't even know if he worked on 12, honestly. I don't think so, because I didn't hear a single song that sounded like his work. But then again, I haven't recognized any of his music here, so I don't really know. I realized I have some of these songs on Spotify, so I can actually look it up, but I'll do it later. I'll get too distracted with that. Gable, huh? Figures. Oh wait, what did it say about it though? I have actually read the description for it. Once the property of a hero doomed to wade through blood, this well-used weapon almost seems to leap back at the attackers of its own accord. Gable is such a popular spear. It's the basic relic for Dragoons in Realm Reborn for FF14. I mean, you also see it in any other media depicting like Dragoon type, Lancer types, like Fate, the Fate series. One of the heroes there uses it, right? One of the servants that uses a spear, uses Gable, and it looks similar. The design is actually similar to hers. This big red spear that has like a 2-pronged tip. It's only FF14s that looks incredibly different from either of these. I forgot the name of the heroic spirit from Fate that actually uses Gable. I know what he looks like, but I forgot his name. I think it's Kuchulain, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm confusing it with the other guy, but they look somewhat similar. Never mind.
Let's get Snow on the line.
Again. Damn reception.
Damn thing's still jammed.
Sucks ass here.
He can take care of himself.
We'll just have to believe that. Hey,
Yeah.
Fang. The others are safe, right? If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big bad Lassie can't hurt him no more. These Cocoon people, bunch of cowards and blowhards.
These Cocoon people have spent centuries under fal'Cie law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion. If it weren't for Sarah, I'd have been out there too, hunting Lassie.
Yep, she'd be on the other side of this.
Would have been nothing but targets to me.
Well,
They'd be
Dragon
enemies.
Balls is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
They got taught the same thing, huh?
So, you became a Lassie to fight the Vipers. And destroying the nest is your... I mean, our focus now.
Until we woke up here, we've been in
Things just not
crystal
right about
stasis. Which means we must have completed our first focus. Why can't I remember that part? My childhood's clear as day. But the one thing I need, it's just gone. Blank. Like an empty page. I reach for the memory, and nothing's there. Then there's my brand. It's all messed up. Vanille and me, we lost our past and our focus.
And now, you want to find them? Be a Pulse Lassie? An enemy of Cocoon?
Pulse and Cocoon can rot for all I care. If I don't figure out our focus soon, Vanille's gonna be a Sith.
She really does care about her a lot more than herself, it seems.
I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her.
Yeah. That's love right there. So, the people on Pulse get taught the same thing about
Something
Cocoon.
bothering you?
That Cocoon gets taught about Pulse. They're both equally xenophobic towards each other. It's like these two separate worlds that are right next to each other that just don't understand each other at all and absolutely hate each other and they don't even know why. I mean, could both world leaders just be feeding them the same bullshit, or is there something else going on? Did the fal'Cie from Cocoon and Pulse set all this in motion for some grander scheme? Are they all secretly working together? Because that's what I keep feeling is what's happening. Or do they actually hate each other? The fal'Cie on Pulse and the fal'Cie on Cocoon. And are trying to kill each other and using humans as instruments of war against each other. So many questions. That's what makes this interesting. Nice dodge. Wow. Thought those guys were a little bit more agile than that. Just ran right past them. So yeah, part of me just, you know, theorizes and feels that that's what's going on. That the fal'Cie on Cocoon and Pulse are kind of maybe not working together, but actually in communication with each other. And their goals are not actually that different from each other. But I could be wrong. Maybe they are legitimately trying to fight and kill each other. Just doesn't seem right though, to think of it that way. I guess it's probably just what's nagging at me is how little involvement Eden, you know, the main Sanctum fal'Cie, the main fal'Cie of Cocoon, I guess, the leader one. How little Eden gets involved in the governing of Cocoon, and it's mostly the Sanctum, you know, the humans are the ones giving out the orders, mostly. About fearing Pulse and staying away from it and all that stuff. Whatever, it's all conjecture. We'll find out when we find out. Enough speculating.
Hey, Lightning.
Come, Light.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
Oh, we're friends now.
No,
Call me
huh?
Light, she says. Wait,
Did you?
she did show it though. But maybe Lightning wasn't paying attention.
Hey, Lightning.
Call me Light.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
But we did.
No, huh?
So she wasn't paying attention. Snow was the one who was looking. But Neil's brand is different from hers.
Want to know how long until it's Seath City? Just look at your brand.
She'd have to unzip
You
her.
start getting more arrows, and then finally an eye. Once it opens all the way, you're done.
Can she
Let's
even...
have a look.
I mean, it's like she'd have to look down
Don't be
quite a bit.
shy.
Okay.
Nowhere near. You got time. Still, you never know. Some people doesn't take so long. You get a nasty shock, it can speed up the process.
A nasty shock.
Vanille's brand must be pretty far along by now. I gotta save her and get her home.
To Pulse, you mean?
To Gran Pulse. I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan.
Hmm?
Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it. I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the government, where's that leave us? With nothing to fight for, I might as well be dead.
Your sister. You've got plenty to fight for. Think about it. Don't you want to see Sarah after she wakes up? That's your future right there. All you gotta do is survive. It's simple.
Right.
To make
Snow,
that sound
They
simple.
found him.
Oh shit. That's the moment. That was where Snow and Hope fell. And there they are. I like how they didn't want to have to animate or make a separate character model for for Lightning having like the zipper open on her vest. So that's why it was totally off screen, her doing this. You didn't even hear a zipper sound.
Hope. Hey, Hope!
He's too messed up, he can't carry him. He recognizes it. Excuse me. Hope that doesn't make him start thinking Lightning was supporting Hope and stabbing Snow in the back and killing him. He might have, though. He might have looked at the knife and been like, she encouraged him to kill me? She hates me that much? She gave him this knife so he could stab me in the back. Might happen. He might be thinking that right now.
Violators will be treated as enemy combatants. We repeat. This is a SciComm announcement. This area has been placed under quarantine. Entry to and exit from this area are prohibited. Transfer requests will not be granted.
Until she wakes. The two women are not so different. Yeah, they made that pretty obvious in the scene that we just saw. They're two sides of the same coin, Lightning and Fang. Doesn't follow her. Follow me! She runs off that way. Player decides to go this way. Fuck it. I like how this entire game has just had the constant, non-stop theme of being chased down. It almost seems like without respite, even. Like, you know, it makes you feel like an actual fugitive. No matter which set of characters you're controlling, you're constantly on the run from the Sanctum's army. This whole game has just been that. Non-stop running from the army and fighting back too, but still, like, there's no breaks at all. The cutscenes are the only breaks. But usually they just involve more transitions into more fighting and running away from the Sanctum's military. The only respite we've seen is with Sazh and Vanille, honestly. Because they're far away from all this. But even for them, it took a while to put some distance between, you know, themselves and the Sanctum army. They're out in the wilderness somewhere. Well, they were. They reached that one city now, I forgot. Where it started raining. So we caught a glimpse of Vanille's mark, because I know Fang was just talking about it. A glimpse of it when she lifted up her skirt and showed it. Snow's the only one who actually saw it, not Lightning. But we got to see it, and it didn't look that much different from everybody else's. It looks like it's about the same you know, progress as like Snow's or anyone else really. It didn't seem that different. But at least now they've added a new plot element, or mechanism, I guess, which is that you can check the progress of turning into a Seath by looking at how the brand changes. And now that brings up the question of why things look so different then. Because Vanille's brand doesn't look anything like hers, and they both woke up from the same crystal stasis, so... Plot thickens, eh? Nice dodge. Damn. He could hardly walk, but he found a way to climb the ladder. Jesus. Climbing a ladder takes way more strength than walking. Especially with someone on your shoulder.
There must be light. Hey.
Why'd you save me?
I was asked to keep you safe. By lightning. And by Nora. I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. I put her in danger. I know that. Let me make things right.
You told me before that you couldn't.
And that words were useless and a lot of other things I shouldn't have said. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to set things straight. So I didn't. I thought if I couldn't make up for it, then all the apologies in the world wouldn't mean a thing. So I decided I had to find a way to pay for it first, before I'd even have the right to say sorry. But it's like you said. I was using that as an excuse so I could run from my own guilt. That hit home. Oh. Look, Hope. I know what happened was my fault. I don't deny it, and I am sorry. Here. That's lights, isn't it?
Why'd you...
That knife was a present from Sarah. To keep her safe. She trusted you with something that important. You should be the one to carry it. I'll find a way to make things better. Just give me time. If nothing I do is good enough, then I'll take any punishment you want to dish out.
She's gone, Snow. You can take the blame, but it won't bring her back.
I'm sorry.
I knew it all along. I knew it, but... I had to blame someone. I had to. I needed a reason to keep on fighting.
It wasn't someone's fault. It was mine. Take it out on me. And keep yourself alive until you do. I have to keep going. look at that. You don't even need any help. You're all right. That's good to see. Just let me catch my breath. Oh.
Oh, not again. Fucking hell.
I got this one.
No, you don't.
Always the hero. You want to die? You can't. I won't let you.
Interesting shift in attitude. I like his logic, though. He's like, you're not getting the easy way out. Until you've answered for what you've done. It's your time to shine, Hope. Kick this thing's ass. Too much to ask for, wasn't it? Scripted loss.
Not bad, kid. Where's Snow?
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
Atta girl. There we go. Now we got a full party of badasses right here. They've all got strong resolve in them now. Not a single one of these three has any doubt left in them. At least not at this point in time. They've got this thing in a goddamn stun lock. I mean, obviously it's staggered, but still. The constant aerial combos. Almost got it to 1000% stagger. That was pretty neat. That thing really has it out for Hope. more time ought to do it. Fill that stagger gauge up. There we go. It's dead. No fancy explosion, unfortunately. There never is. It sucks, but oh well.
Operation Nora didn't work out. Oh, my.
Aww.
You'll be okay. I'll keep you safe.
Lightning.
It's making me choke up a little.
Me too. I mean, at least I'll try. I'll try to watch out for you two.
That was cute.
Don't forget about this one.
Lightning's like, what about
That
him?
one'll be all right. He's too stubborn to die.
Knowing you'll always be welcome, no matter how much has changed. That's what having a home is all about.
Telling you, Lightning and Hope. Well, at least with Lightning, major big sister vibes now. But again, it also looks very motherly of her. The way she hugged Hope and talked to him just now. Very motherly, but also very big sisterly. Again, it's very interchangeable, I feel. Oh shit, is this Hope's house? Yes, it is. Ding dong.
Hope.
Bartholomew? Bartholomew, however you pronounce it.
Mom's gone.
Drops the bomb just like that. Shit. He ain't sugarcoating shit.
Nora.
Dad, I know. I'll be in my room. We're gonna rest up. Then we'll leave. If they find out you're sheltering LaCie, they'll...
Huh? You're my son. This is your home. My son.
Finally, a break. What I was saying earlier about how this entire game up to this point has just been constant running and fighting from the military and all that. It's like watching an action thriller that just goes ham non-stop. No moments of respite or relief. It's honestly what this feels like. This whole game is very cinematic. See, I almost called it a movie. But that's also just a Freudian slip because I'm actually watching it instead of playing it. But still, this game is very cinematic. Which is consistent with what I said about that era of video games. The 2010s, the early 2010s. It's making video games as cinematic as possible, putting gameplay second. But not every game suffered from that. This one? Debatable. I can't really say much about the battle system since I'm not actually playing it. Just from observing it, though. Again, they were trying to make it cinematic, but it still looks pretty solid. Again, from someone who hasn't actually played it. Actually playing it though, I don't know what that would feel like. I can't really get a good feel of it from just watching. But still, I digress. The game's very cinematic, I'll say that much. As for the gameplay, I'll let someone who's actually played the game let me know if they thought it was pretty solid or not. And I do know a few people, I'll probably ask them how they felt about the gameplay. Anyway, sustained by hate. Hope regains consciousness to find himself being carried on Snow's broad back. Oh, right. Recap of what just happened. He saw revenge as a means to survive. That is poetic, yeah. In a strange way, the man who made a promise to his mother has been protecting him all along. Man, Hope's dad must have been so sick with worry, not hearing shit about Hope or Nora for this long. The relief he must have felt when he saw Hope, but then immediately followed by the grief of the news about Nora, and knowing his son witnessed his mother's death right in front of his eyes. Pretty big house. These hallways are humongous. Though I do feel like part of the design is just so the player can move a bit freely, you know? Realistically, I don't think you need hallways this big.
Now for an update on the situation in Palampolum. The Lassie continue their desperate flight, and the military has now launched an all-out campaign to eliminate them. In the event you must leave your home, please follow the instructions broadcast on this channel.
Must be the kid's family.
Roughly 2,500 civilians believed to have come in contact with the Lassie are now being held in quarantine by the Sanctum.
Great.
Our latest Instapoll has shown a vast majority in favor of the immediate purging of these individuals, believing their treatment...
Wait, what did that guy say? I got distracted by Snow getting up. Our latest Instapoll has shown a vast majority in favor of the immediate purging of... Jesus Christ. How quickly people will turn on their neighbor out of fear. All the other citizens of Cocoon are like, yeah, get rid of them. They were near the Lassie. Fuck them.
In favor of the immediate purging of these individuals, believing their treatment...
Lay down.
All right.
Got some fan service here with Snow topless.
Take the kid's toy away.
He gave it back to me.
True.
Said he didn't need it anymore.
Go figure.
It was too
Like the
much.
TOS. Shirtless dude.
What happened to Sarah? All I could think about was, what could I have done? I hated myself for not trusting her. It hurt too much. I couldn't face it. Look, Snow. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
For what?
Everything.
If you told me your real name, I suppose I could.
Don't push it, dude.
Have Sarah tell you. When she comes back.
You gotta take what you can get when it comes to lightning.
My dad said he'd like to see you guys. He wants to talk.
I liked her answer, though. She wasn't that snarky about it, you know? But I was just like, don't push it, dude. Just take whatever she gives you. Oh, shit. This has to be awkward as hell.
The blame is mine. I couldn't save her.
If it wasn't for Snow, I wouldn't be here right now.
Snow. Did Nora... Did she say anything to you?
Hope. She said to get him home.
And that's exactly what you've done.
Even she let out a sigh of relief.
Like this, it's hard to believe you're all dangerous fugitives. But the entire world is scared to death of you, LaCie. No, not even just you. People who've helped you, bumped into you. Sometimes it's even just people who've walked by one of you. They think they're tainted and want every one of them purged.
The Sanctum's a puppet of the fal'Cie. To them, our lives don't mean anything at all. We'll stop this. Take down the Sanctum and save Cocoon.
You thought that through? If LaCie take down the Sanctum, fear of Pulse will only get worse.
Yeah.
It won't stop at fear. People will take up arms and stand against you. Can you imagine it? The rampant violence.
When the government's control is gone, the citizens will revolt.
So what then? We're supposed to just smile and eat a bullet? That means you too.
I know I'm part of this. I'm on your side of the fence. Harbor of LaCie and a public enemy.
Coming here was a bad idea.
This is your home. We're all here. Let's figure this out together. Huh?
I think they've been found. People shake. Shit. They were found.
Heads up!
Tear gas! Assholes! That could just be regular smoke.
Get back!
You're not ready for this. I'll stay here. No, help my dad.
You're too injured to play hero, dude. That's right.
Come on.
You gotta stay in the back row this time. Damn. A nice quick save there. You have to wonder how they found them, though. They're pretty good at tracking them. Oh, I'm telling you, this whole game, its story and plot and the way it plays out, seriously like watching an action thriller. Except instead of it being a standard movie like for 2 or 3 hours, it's, you know, more like 36. A 36-hour action thriller.
Ourselves in here, they're not gonna just give up and go away.
They're surrounded anyway. The rifts between the l'Cie are healing. But the reality of their situation is still grim. Yeah. They can't just take down the Sanctum just like that. They have to find a way to shift public opinion towards the Sanctum first. If that's what they want to do. Find a way to shift public opinion to be more negative towards the Sanctum than them, the l'Cie. That's a tricky one. But that's politics for you, huh? The government's toppled by l'Cie, how will people react?
Out of here?
Their range of vision is so small. I have to wrap up the stream soon. I kind of want to see how this plays out first. God, I hope Hope's father doesn't die. I'm getting a bit worried. Yeah, get lost inside of a house. Short grind for Gil. Keep killing soldiers for money. Selling off their loot. I guess when the two mobs of enemies just keep respawning over and over in such close quarters, you know, it is a great grind spot. You don't have to... It shortens travel time between battles. So I like the idea.
Is it over? Are they?
They're fine. Your son's a tough kid.
I thought I meant that the military had given up. They're not going to.
Who ordered the battalion?
They'll take out the whole building next.
Dad! Oh! Thank goodness. Are you hurt?
No.
Oh, lip signaling.
Still in one piece. My turn.
He's lucky his hand doesn't get shot off.
I'll show you what a Lassie looks like!
What the fuck is he doing?
Me! I'm a Lassie! Surprised? Expected some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you! An ordinary citizen of Cocoon! Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives! How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you!
He's on our side? He's lying. What if he's telling you it's a trick?
You must be Snow Villiers. Yag Rosh, SciComm Division. I understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of Ulysses puts every last one of us in danger. Tell me, Do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down.
Just like that, huh?
Your lives are forfeit.
Oh, cut the crap! You want Lassie? Then kill Lassie! Why do other people have to die? The purge has got to stop!
Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos. Without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die.
Oh look, somebody used their trick right back at them.
I gave no order!
Smoke grenades. Holy shit.
No!
Oh shit. Damn. He got fucking murdered. I didn't see that coming.
We're leaving. Hope, tie up your dad. We threatened you and forced you to help us. Got it?
There must be something
Do
else.
what she says. I can't let you get dragged into this. I want to stay here, but there's no place for a Lassie. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow. I promise you that. Dad, I hate to run out on you.
You're not running! This is not running away. You've made a choice. You'll survive and do what needs to be done.
You mean... complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
That's a dad right there. Holy shit.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, you're still out there with the fuck inside, dude?
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'll throw in some hits for you.
Some frame drops there. Why the hell did they shoot their own allies, though? Ross and his troops, they were all just shot down by these guys. Aren't they on the same side? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Dude, holy shit. This whole thing is just a raged battle. Okay, they're whittling it down. God damn, this is tough. These boss fights in this part of the game are becoming no fucking joke.
Let's wrap this up. Thanks.
Sorry, that looks a little fun. Trying to finish the paradigm shift animation and just gets blown into the air. Havoc Sky Tank. That's what it's called. It's on its last legs! Unload on the bitch. But every last... I was gonna say bullet, but... magic spell you have left into this thing. Let's take these fuckers down. Lost my time because I was gonna wrap up soon, but too much shit started happening.
Thanks.
Whew. Oh, they staggered it. It's over now. Finish him. Or it's too fucking late. Damn. We might take another one at this rate. They're not gonna be able to finish it off. Come on. It's gonna be close. Shit! No. Fuck. They staggered it again really fucking fast though. So never mind, it is over. They got this fuck. Astarium expanded. You can now go stronger. The constant level caps to keep you from becoming overpowered too early by grinding too much.
Again? There's no end to these guys.
Jesus Christ, that one's even bigger than the last one. Actually, no, it looks about the same. Never mind. This one of ours? Looks like it.
Hey, you Fang.
Excuse me?
Need a ride?
Don't get cute. Right, let's move it.
Somehow we made it again. Scraped right by death.
When it comes to home and family, we never keep either as close as we should. Whoever stops to think that this time could be the last.
I think I remember saying something about that last stream too. Yeah. Or 2 streams ago maybe. Nautilus, the City of Dreams. Oh, we're finally back to Sazavaniel. But I think I remember saying something like, you never know when the last time you're going to see someone is.
Seasick?
Nope. I'm fine.
Even if you live with them, honestly.
Okay, then.
You never know. Well, another little break in the action. We're back to these two, and nothing chaotic is happening, so everything looks alright. They're blending in with the crowd so far. And this is where we stop. Because I was actually going to stop like 20 minutes ago, but shit got too exciting. We're now on, let's see, PS3 Long Play 12, Final Fantasy 13, Part 5 of 12 by World of Long Plays. So we're almost at the halfway point. We're just blazing through this. Keeping a good pace too. At least 2 hours a day is my goal. I've been doing 4-hour streams, which is good. Even sometimes splitting it, like yesterday, where I had 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. But I might do just more regular 2-hour streams from now on. I gotta keep a steady pace, because sometimes I get overwhelmed with those things I have to do, and I'm just like, oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't stream so long. So yeah, like I said, this has, been the video by World of Long Plays that we've been seeing, and the player is Connor. Shout out goes to Connor for the gameplay, and presumably the recording. But yeah, so that's it. So as always, thank y'all for watching very much. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes and follows on YouTube and Twitch, and I'm pulling up the music right now, the outro music, so I don't take forever. And as always, please stay safe out there, take care of each other, look after one another, and like Vanille just reminded us, if you have someone special in your life, family, friends that are really close, whatever it is, always make sure to remember them, reach out, stay in touch, if you really care about them, because you never know. You never really know when it could be the last time you get to see that person or talk to them, so please do that as well. And that's pretty much it. Until next time, please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And that's it for me. Peace. Till next time, folks. Take care. Good game. I like it. It's been the feels.